Hello, friends. Oh, and I did do my eyebrows. I always do my eyebrows off camera. This color right here, this color is called Coal, and I actually use Coal to fill in my eyebrows because I feel like the eyeshadows, you can use your contour color too, and I love this brush. This is the line brush. Okay, so see how like it has like this end, it's like at that tapered end. I love it because it literally is like the width of your eyebrows, and then like see how it like is tapered and angles, so you can kind of like just get that nice like precise line. If you're interested in this makeup, I would love to color match you. My color match form is linked in the description box of this video. I really just need a selfie, no makeup on, in natural lighting, just so I can see all the tones in your face. And I pinned the website too at the bottom of this page. So, and if you guys want an eyebrow color, you guys can use your contour color, but I can color match you too for that. Just let me know. So again, I use Coal. I can also use Trust, but our brushes are very high quality. They come with, I believe it's a 1-year warranty. They're so good, and these were made for the makeup. There's so many brushes, okay? So many, and I probably have like 5 of every brush. I love our brushes. I'm obsessed with them. But this is my compact. So this is one of the new compacts. This is this Poolside? Oh my gosh, I forget. But this is the triple decker. I love this. Okay, so I have all of my highlights here. I have 2 contour colors. I have my lip conditioner. It's like a lip balm. I have an illuminator, and I have 2 bronzers. This one's Bella bronzer. This is one of the new ones. It's Heat Wave. Okay, and then in this here, I have all of my lip and cheek colors, which can be used as your blush or your lipstick. You can even use it for eyeshadow. And then my bottom layer is my eyeshadows. I like to keep all of my powders separate from my creams. And I always like recommend that. You don't have to. I just don't want any of my powder falling in, getting mixed into the creams. So that's why I like to keep it separate. Now there's different size compacts too that you can start with. Now this one's the 12. I recommend always starting with the 12. Now when I color match you, I'm going to recommend at least 2 different highlight colors and a contour color. Those 3 colors work together to create your foundation, your 3D foundation. Okay, and then if you pick a 4th color, like a lip and cheek color or a bronzer, an illuminator, you get a credit towards a compact. So I recommend getting at least 4 of the large tins so you get a credit for the compact. So this is the 12. I always recommend starting with this 12 because it gives you room to grow. So again, this is my compact that I use. Okay, so now I self-tan. So my colors change, so I have multiple colors in here, and I like options because I'm sure that there's going to be more than one contour shade that you can use. It's just easy. So this is my lip balm too. This one's a cherry. So it's clear. I love it. I think it's like $14. It'll literally last you forever. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to get started. Now with this makeup, you only need 1 layer. Okay, it was designed to give you 1 layer so you're not piling like layers and layers and layers of makeup on. So, but it's buildable, so you can get more coverage, fuller coverage. It's buildable. And I also recommend starting with the Perfector sponge when first starting out because this helps take off any excess makeup. There's no mistakes with this makeup. The only thing that you can do wrong is put too much on, and this will help take off any excess product and help blend those lines seamlessly. So as long as you get the colors like in the right places, you put the dark where the dark needs to go, the light where the light needs to go, and literally blend with one of our brushes, it does the work for you. Okay, so I like to apply my contour color, and I always start with my contour color first with the smaller end of the buff brush. I'm going to start with the smaller end, and I'm actually going to use this color here today. This one's Ash. I started out using Ash when I first started using this makeup 3.5 years ago. So I'm just going to try it. I've been trying new contour shades. Okay, so I have some on my my buff brush, the smaller end, and your contour is just going to go right underneath your cheekbone. So if you don't know where your cheekbone is or exactly where to put it, so you're gonna feel for that hollow, okay? So say that's where your contour is going to go. You're gonna feel the hollow right here under your cheekbone, and you're gonna kind of hug your cheekbone. You can go slightly up if you want like an instant like cheek lift, like a facelift, you can do that. But see, I already have that natural shadow there. That's where your contour is gonna go. All I'm doing is enhancing the shadows of my face that are already there. That's it. Okay, so I still look like me. Okay. If you guys are just hopping on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from, and please share. I would really appreciate it. So this color is Ash, so I'm putting this right around my forehead. Okay, so this will, if you have a larger forehead, you can bring your contour however far down you want to go. So it gives you the appearance of like a smaller forehead, lifts your cheekbones. I go right underneath of my jawline. See, I already have that shadow there. So this kind of helps slim your face. And if you have a double chin, you can kind of hide that, okay? And when you do your contour, don't look up and do it. Nobody looks at you like that. You're just following that shadow that's already there. And then after I do that, that's when I do that, okay? So you can blend as you go, or you can leave it on your skin, kind of let it warm up to your skin. Okay, and then as the cream is sitting on your skin, it's warming up, so it's easier to blend. Okay, so all I did, do you see, like I just enhanced the natural shadows of my face. Okay, so that is that. Now I'm going to flip my brush, and I'm going to use the larger end, okay, of the buff brush, and I'm going to go in with my darker highlight. Now, when I color match you, I'm going to color match you for at least 2 different highlight colors. Your darker highlight color is going to be the one where you want to cover up any darkness or redness in your face. I have a lot of redness, as most women do, in their cheeks, my nose, and I have some right under here, right under my eyes. So that's where your darker highlight color is going to help cover those areas. Normally with your traditional makeup, everybody uses like your concealer, a brightening shade to cover everything up. With this makeup, it's different. The darker the areas are, the darker that you need to go. So I'm going to go in with Mango, and I am just using very little. I barely tapped in, okay? And I don't like to put a lot under my eyes because your skin is so thin and fragile under your eyes that that's where you're gonna get a lot of creasing, and not just with this makeup, with any makeup that you use, okay? So this is just gonna help kind of like balance everything out. And I have a little bit on my chin. Remember, a little goes a long way, okay? I am using 3 different colors. You don't have to. My brightening highlight is going to be amber. Okay, so I don't really have, so I use Mango, and then I am just going to use amber right here, my jaw. I like the larger end because look, of the buff brush. Okay, and then I'm just kind of like pressing this in all over and kind of like blending everything. Now this would be like my brightening shade, okay, but I like a pop color, so I use another brighter shade for the inner corner of my eye to kind of like give myself like an instant eye lift. See, I'm just pressing, so it's kind of like helping me blend, and then when I go in with like my bronzer and everything, it'll blend even better. So I'm just pressing. Now I'm gonna go in with some bronzer. So I'm gonna actually use, I normally use Bella, but this is another color. This is Heat Waves. This is new. I really like it. So I'm gonna take the larger end and I'm just going to lightly tap in here, and your bronzer is just going to go in the high points of your face, wherever the sun hits you, wherever you wanna look tan, and it just kind of like warms up the skin, gives you that nice like glow. Now I do like Heat Waves just because I have a lot of redness in my skin, and I kind of feel like for me it's like more natural, if that makes sense. I don't know. And then I kind of like bring it down my neck, and then it helps blend in my contour that I placed here, okay? So you can put as much or as little as you want. They look so dark in the tin, but they do, when you blend them, they blend out so sheer. It's like that. Now I'm gonna go in with some blush. Okay, so this one's Venice. Okay, so see, all the tins are magnetic. You just replace what you need when you run out. So I'm going to start with this one. This one's Venice. I'm gonna use the smaller end of my blush and bronzer brush and just a little bit on the apples of my cheek. I actually don't go, you don't wanna go into your smile lines. I start back a little bit and then blend back, and then I bring it forward, kind of. Now I'm gonna go in with my brightening highlight. So I'm actually gonna use the smaller end of the detail brush. This is one of the newer colors too. This is called Venice. So I'm just going to lightly tap in, okay? And I'm just putting this, the inner corner of my eyes. I always do this, and then I like to put a little bit here. I don't go all the way under my eyes, because remember, you don't want too much product because you don't want any creasing. And then I'm just kind of like bringing this down. And then you see where I have that divot there? I'm just bringing it softly down over that divot to kind of like hide it. Okay, so look, I just gave myself like literally like an instant eye lift. Okay, so this is, like I said, I used 3 colors. Okay, so I used my darker highlight color to kind of like even out my skin tone. I used my brightening highlight to bring out the brighter areas of my face, and then my pop color to kind of make me look more awake and all that fun stuff. Okay, so anywhere where you want some extra brightening, usually the center of your face. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go in with my buff brush and just kind of press this in. Okay, just like that. So there we go, there's my full face. Now if you want to have like a fuller lip, you just put a little bit of your contour right under your lip to kind of create that shadow to give you the appearance of a fuller lip. These are all of my eyeshadows that I use. Okay, so I did put a little bit of my highlight color on my eyelids just to kind of, to even it out. And I'm going to use this color here. This color is Cupcake. So I'm going to take, oops, my eyeshadow brush. Okay, so I'm gonna use the fluffier end, and you only need a little bit just to kind of like set my eyes, I guess. Okay, so this one's Cupcake. This works. You can use the setting powder too. I'm just using this. I don't know, I always do. And every time when you do your eyeshadow, especially after you've brightened like I did, you want to tap your brush so that you don't have any fallout. So, because you just brightened under here. Okay, so I kind of like, I like to use the cupcake because it just adds like a little bit of brightness to my eyes, but it also like, it also sets it so I don't have any like creasing or anything. Okay, well, I'm going to go in now with your crease color. So I'm going to use the same brush, the eyeshadow brush. With your crease color, you always want like a matte shade, okay? So I'm going to use this one here. This one's Oak. This is my favorite, okay? This is my favorite crease color. I don't know, I like it. See, I have this. I'm tapping my brush so I don't have any fallout, okay? And I'm just putting this in my crease. Okay, so I will show you guys like the difference between my eyes so you guys can see what I'm like talking about. This is like literally like contouring your eyes. Okay. See, this is honestly like pretty just by itself. So I kind of always, when I do my crease color, I start where I want most of my color to be dispersed, which for me, I like it mostly like on the outer corner, which I'm sure most people do, okay? So if you have hooded eyes, keep your eyes open when you do this, because if you have hooded eyes and you do it when your eyes are closed, you're not gonna be able to see where your crease color needs to go. So you can go up a little bit higher if you have hooded eyes, just so you can just kind of hide it a little bit. Okay, so here we go. And then I'm going to flip my brush, use the smaller end of the eyeshadow brush, tap it, and I'm just going to go a little bit under my eyes. Okay. Again, I'm just like contouring, really. So I'm just kind of getting that shape there, and you'll see the difference. Okay. Just like that. Do you see the difference? Love it. I love this color. So again, this color is Oak. With Oak, tap my brush. Okay, and then kind of start towards like the outer corner. So do you see how I literally just gave my eyes dimension? Love it. Revival is like this really pretty, it's one of the newer ones. I'll swatch it for you guys really quick. So it's like a burgundy color, and it's a matte color. So I like also using matte shades for the outer corner. I only like to use the shimmers for the center of my lid and the inner corner. So that is Revival. Okay, so I'm actually going to start with the smaller end here. Okay, pick some up, tap your brush. Okay, and then I'm gonna start with going my lash line and then just kind of bringing it up. Okay. And then going into my crease for that like V shape. Okay. Okay. Go in again, tap my brush. Just want to bring it up a little bit like that. And then my lash line. Now I'm just going in, I just flip my brush and I'm kind of just blending these. Oh, we're twinning. We always like twin these days, honestly. Okay. So I'm just softly blending that. And then you can actually just, now I did my whole eye with my crease color. I'm just doing like the edge, just like that. Just a little bit. Okay. This color is Revival. Again, my lash line. Just like that. So we have Oak and we have Revival. So those are two, oh, and then I guess Cupcake if you want to count that, because I use that for my, like my setting, I guess. So this color right here is Blondie. I kind of want to go in Blondie, but I'm not, I don't know. I want to swatch this for you guys. So this is one of the older shades. When I say older, it's not really older, but it is, whatever. This is just, like, come on. Do you see how foiled that is? It is so pretty. I love it. It's one of my favorite colors. So I like to put this like on the center of my lids just to kind of like, I feel like it gives that more of that pop color. And then I always get these ones confused. I think this one's Hot Chocolate, yes. So this one's Hot Chocolate. This is one of the newer ones, okay? So I wanna show you what Hot Chocolate looks like. I mean, I already did swatch this one before, but look at that, it is just so pretty. It's like this literally like hot chocolate shimmer color. It is so, so, so pretty. Let's see, which one's this? Angel's Landing. This is another one of like the newer ones. I love that. I think I might use that for, I don't know. I don't know, because I'm having a hard time picking all the colors. Maybe I will look into, actually I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into my artist palette and then I'll show you guys some other eyeshadows too, and then I can do some swatches. And I forgot my towel. Ugh. Okay, so these are just some of them. Okay, so these are all of the matte colors. Not all, but mine. See, these are the matte shades. And the shimmers. It's really pretty. And then we have some illuminators and some more eyeshadows here. And these are bronzers, they're powders. We don't have them anymore. I'm hoping that they actually come out with the powder bronzers, but yeah, those are that. So I think I want to do one of the older shades. I keep saying older, but it's not like older. You guys know what I mean. Let's see. Maybe Ginger. This is Ginger. So here's one of the older ones. I like try to wipe my hand. It's like this coppery shimmer color. It's so pretty. That's Ginger. Oh, maybe I want to do Gilded actually. Gilded is so pretty. Oh my gosh. So this is Gilded. Okay. That's Gilded. So it looks like, it's almost like a mix between like a brown and like a dark purple, and it is a little bit like shimmery. It's really pretty. So pretty. And I actually think I want to do Blondie, honestly. I think that's what I want to do, because I really like that color. I love Blondie. And that is actually already in my compact. So I'm just gonna go back because I really like Blondie. So I'm actually just going to apply this with my finger too. So this is Blondie, and I'm just putting this right on the center of my lid. You see that pop that it gives? I love it. It is just so pretty. So if you guys don't have Blondie, you need it. Okay, I love it. That is Blondie. And then I'm gonna take my brush. I'm gonna softly blend these together. Okay. That is Blondie. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Now, I think I want to put maybe like an illuminator. Whip my hands off. Okay, so with the illuminators, the powder illuminators you can also use as eyeshadows. So this one's Starlit. I'll swatch this for you. Okay, so this is Starlit. It's like a pinky, whitish pinky color. It's really pretty. This one is Georgia. This one's so pretty. I love this one. It's one of my favorite ones. And again, these are illuminators. They can, and the powder ones, they can be used as eyeshadows. Even the cream ones can be used as eyeshadows too. So this one's Georgia. Look how pretty that gold is. Oh my gosh. And then we have Glamazing. Glamazing is Glamazing. Look at that. That is like outrageous. It's so pretty. Then we have Photoshop. Okay. Photoshop is like this pinky color. I'm like trying to do the best that I can. See. Photoshop was like my first favorite illuminator. Love it. And then we have Goldie. It kind of reminds me of Blondie. It's really pretty. It is so pretty. So these were the illuminators. This color here. Oh, this one's Aries. So this is one of the newer ones too. Okay, if I can find more room on my hand. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this too well, but I need to wipe my hand off. Okay. There you go. So Aries. I don't know why it's not showing up so well in my hand. I probably have like just so much crap on there. But this one's Aries. So it's really pretty. So you can see it on my finger, but I don't know why it's like not. There you go. It's really pretty. I'm probably going to use Angel's Lamp. No, I lied. I'm going to use this one. Okay, this one's Drift. Okay. So Drift is like a cross between Rome and like Sabrina, if you guys. So I like this one. Okay, and then I'm actually just going to use, this is the blend brush. I'm just going to use this tap and just kind of like, do you see how that just like really brightened like my inner corner? And then just kind of so this is Drift. And then I kind of just go up just to kind of like blend all those other colors together. Do you see? I like the center of my eyes to be bright. I love that. I love this color. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of that seam and just right where my arch is and kind of like shimmy that back and forth. And then you can, oh, there's some other. Okay, so, and you can use an illuminator, and I'm just gonna use this side to kind of like, I don't want it to, but see, it just gives me that nice little like instant like eye lift, just like that. So pretty. So this one was Drift. So we have Oak in the crease, we have Revival on the outer corner and the outer corner of bottom lash line. Then we have Blondie in the center, and then we have Drift in the inner corner and like right on top, like right underneath the my arch. This is my favorite brush to do my illuminator with, so I'm going to use this color here. This color is Honey. Okay, so I'm just going to put some here, and it just kind of gives me that like glow. I don't like too much glow. Some people do, just because I don't want to look too shiny, you know? So you just put it right here, anywhere where you want some extra, usually the tip of your nose, Cupid's bow, chin if you want to, okay? Just like that. Now let's do our lips really quick. So I feel that Indigo and Astoria, those are the best contour shades to like contour your lips and stuff. So I did already put a little bit here. I'm using the multitasker brush. So if you guys want like a fuller lip, you want to overdraw just a little bit, just a little of the bottom lip, okay? And then on your actual lip line on the sides, okay? And then just overdraw the top. Just a little bit. And then I like to keep my sides like on my actual lip line. And then I honestly just blur it out because I do not use this as a lip liner. I am just creating that shadow to give me the appearance of a fuller lip. Okay, that's all I'm doing. Okay. See, I just like overdrew just a little bit the top and the bottom. That is it. Blurred out the lines a little bit, and then I'm gonna actually use this color right here. This one is La Seneca. I think that's how you say it. It's so pretty. I love this color. It's one of the newer ones. Almost went back into the wrong one. So if you, like I just did like a little bit of a dramatic eye. So if you do a dramatic eye, you don't want a dramatic lip, okay? So, but if you have, you're gonna have this pop of color here or here, you don't want both. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of my illuminator. This one is Honey. And I only put it in the center of my lips. See? It is so pretty. I love this. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are watching the replay, #replay, let me know that you're watching. If you guys could still share this video, I would really appreciate it. And the colors I did for my eyeshadow, my lips, my full face, I will link the exact compact after this live, and I will put it into the comments. So just go into the comments and look for it. And if you are interested in this makeup, you can fill out my free color match form. It's in the link in the description box of this video. And also I pinned my website down at the bottom here. You guys can just click on that, check everything out. Even if you aren't ready to switch your foundation, maybe you like blushes, because who doesn't like a cream blush or a cream bronzer, or you want to try some of the eyeshadows, our skincare line, some of the brushes, anything. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.